shit's in the safe. Got me a spot out the way. Nigga just tryna be safe.
Let's get to sports talk.
The New England Patriots right now are being lauded as not just the best defense in the league, but maybe one of the best defenses of all time. The Patriots have given up, I believe it is 67 points so far this season through 8 weeks, and that puts them on pace to be better than the 2007 New England Patriots defense that absolutely shut opponents down. But they're being compared to teams more than a decade old, so you would presume that's the best defense in the league, right? Till you remember Nick Bosa, until you remember what's going on in San Francisco. Did you see that play, Nick Bosa? Intercepting, Kyle Allen jumps up, bats the pass down, intercepts it, but then the most impressive part comes, the run. Dodging the quarterback, dodging other players. This dude is athletic. This dude is amazing. This dude is part of one of the best defenses in the NFL. So which defense is it? Is it San Francisco or is it New England that is the best defense in the league? Let's go to the Will Kane Show blackboard to lay it out, to find out which one of these teams has the best defense in the league. I got 4 stats up here. I got 4 categories to compare New England and San Francisco. Yards per game, points per game, turnovers, and sacks. Let's just measure it. Let's just see who's the best. Yards per game. San Francisco is giving up 224 yards per game. The Patriots are giving up 234 yards per game. What do you need to know about that? Well, the Patriots are second in the league in yards per game, making the Niners first in the league.
Like with New England defense, like they have a defensive-minded coach. Put him in the right situation. Like his defensive mind help his defense be solid. That's always New England philosophy. Because of him as a defensive mind, and then they got good defensive players. Can they not away from him? It's like he ain't got guys that's all the way named, ain't got no name in the league, but he know how to make them into good players. Like Collins went to Cleveland, got a big contract for them. Came back to a system that he know. Belichick let him go to another team and get his money, and then once Browns released him, they brought him right back. They don't have players, there are too many players with a name. But Belichick so much of a good defensive-minded coach, he can help you elevate your game to the next level. And he have a solid defense all the time. San Francisco. Once Bosa got healthy, that changed the San Francisco defense all the way. His energy on that defense, it rubbed off on everybody in that D-line. And look what happened. Now they got a number 1 defense. And a good defense in San Francisco now. They're putting everybody on notice how good they are. How good Bosa is once healthy. You see what he can do when he's healthy? Interception and dodging quarterbacks and wide receivers and almost finished the play and score a touchdown. Then they defensive line is tall. So one swim move, they in there on your quarterback. It's just they have a solid defense. Their defense is so good that their defensive coach is going to get talk about becoming a head coach. Because what he's doing in San Francisco, making that defense elite. And they doing their job. The same thing with the Patriots. They doing their job because you have good defensive-minded coaches in their ear.
In giving up the fewest yards to their opponents. But sometimes people say, what about points? Points is what it's all about. So who's giving up the fewest points? Well, the Niners are giving up 11 points per game. The Patriots are giving up 7.6. You know, going into this past weekend, the New England Patriot defense was 3-3 against opponents. Meaning if there were no New England Patriot offense, Tom Brady didn't exist. They didn't even field an offensive team. The Patriots defense had a 500 record. They had scored touchdowns to a clip of going 3-3 over their opponents. And by the way, yesterday, the Patriots defense scored 7 points, the same number of touchdowns, one, that the Cleveland Browns offense did. The Browns would have won the game because they could kick the field goal too. So you take Tom Brady and the offense out of it, I guess the Browns would have won that game 10-7, dropping that Patriots record to 3-4. For what it's worth, Patriots are number 1 in the league in fewest points allowed, and the Niners are number 2 in the league in fewest points allowed. But you need an aggressive defense. You need a defense that can go win games, right? So what are the categories for that? Well, takeaways. The Niners have taken the ball away 16 times, interceptions and fumbles this year. The Patriots have taken the ball away 25 times. Ouch. That's number 1 in the league for the Patriots. That's number 2 in the league for the Niners. Everywhere you look, no matter what category you look, it seems to be 1 and 2. Well, there is one where it doesn't quite line up like that. How about sacks? The Niners have sacked the quarterback 27 times. You know, this sacks and takeaways, splash plays, negative plays, the way the defense can win games for you. 27 sacks for the Niners, 31 for the Patriots. Patriots are number 1 in the league, and the Niners are number 4 in the league in sacks. Would you look at these two defenses? It's absolutely ridiculous. These two defenses are the 2 best defenses in the league. But the New England Patriots.
That's why you can't tell too much that Garoppolo was playing like a managed quarterback right now. Because the defense takes so much away from their offense and help them out, get them short fields. And they take care of business on that side of the football. The defense is just showing you they quarterback ain't really got to do too much, but you can't really tell that he's playing like a managed quarterback because the defense so good at what they doing. Same thing with New England. Tom Brady's a great quarterback, but he's playing like a managed quarterback now. You can't tell because the defense make up for it. They score most of their points. It's some games Tom Brady wasn't playing well, but the defense helped him out. And he's playing like a managed quarterback now. He's still one of the greats. But the defense doing their job so good that you can't even tell they quarterbacks are just managing a game.
Patriots, by every statistical measure, are number 1. You know, some could say, but who they played? Look at the quarterbacks. It's the Dolphins, it's the Jets, it's the Bills, the Niners. Who they beat? Who's their defense stopped? The Patriots would have to go, wow, we haven't faced an offense like that. There's really only one that the Niners have had to deal with so far, and that would be the Los Angeles Rams, who haven't been clicking on all cylinders offensively until as recently as 2 weeks ago. The schedule gets tougher. It gets tougher for both. The Niners have the Seahawks. They got to revisit the Rams with what looks to be like an offense that's clicking a little better. And the Patriots' schedule gets a little tougher as well. They've got Carson Wentz, Lamar Jackson, and Dak Prescott coming up. We'll see if these stats hold true. But right now, number 1 and number 2 defenses in the league. Patriots 1, Niners 2.
Hi everyone, thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports, more analysis, download the ESPN app. And for live streaming sports and premium...
Touch is the most important thing that I do. I like to feel things. I love something feeling intuitive, I love something feeling natural. It's